twice. Now we can get it. So that sorcery EP will be really useful when we have to fight Rosh on the other side. Let's see real quick. Equip. Marco. Ooh, Wistblade is actually downgrade. Okay. So is Alistel Edge. Oh, we can't sell either of them. Okay. There's weapons we can't sell. Okay, let's save just in case.
I will now deliver to you who have gathered here the words of the Prophet Noah. By virtue of the Prophet Noah's wise leadership, the evil nation of Granorg shall soon fall. But this alone will not suffice to bring the Prophet's ideals to fruition. Even after Granorg's defeat, many in this world remain who are untouched by the Prophet's light. These wretched people, knowing not the ways of God nor man, continue to pollute this world. And this leaves the Prophet Noah with a heavy heart.
I don't like this. It's a very arrogant point of view.
Consider the savage tribe living in the western wastes. Thrice has the Prophet reached out his hand, and thrice has it been slapped away, until they have now resorted to unforgivable blasphemy by defying him through military strength.
That's right!
Consider, too, the beast kind, whose misshapen forms ravage the lands ruled by man. Their monstrous countenances and alien magics mark them as an enemy to be feared.
Hey!
Yes. Hope Vanos and the others have already made their exit.
This is horrible.
It seems there's no hope for peace between us. I've heard all I want to. Let's go. Wait. We'll cause a scene if we leave now. We need to go along with the rest of the crowd once the speech is over.
Children of the Prophet Noah, children of Alistel, our battle has not yet come to an end. Not until the eyes of the savages are opened, and the bloodline of the beasts is terminated. Let us march proudly together, hand in hand. May light shine upon Alistel.
I doubt our performance would be welcome here anymore. If we were to put on a show now, they'd throw rocks, not coins.
We didn't do anything bad. Why did he say that stuff? No wonder Elm is always mad.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Stocke. It's that bad Baldy.
Stocke.
Show this to no one else.
What's the matter? That man slipped me a note. What is this?
What's the R mean?
I think I have some idea. Let's go to where the note tells us. We'll wait for you here. We do stand out a bit. Yeah, I agree.
Probably gonna see General Rawl.
Stocke!
So that was you this afternoon. I'm glad to see you safe, R. Or, rather, Lieutenant General Raoul.
Just barely. I wish we could celebrate our reunion, but there isn't any time. I'm currently being hunted, just as you are. Would you leave Alistel with me now? No questions asked.
That was my plan, yes.
Alistel has gone completely mad. Under Hugo's leadership, the people have lost sight of the path they should be taking. I couldn't do anything about it, even if I could stay here. We must take steps outside the country to stop this madness.
I agree. Actually, I have some partners I've been working with. I had them wait elsewhere, so we should meet up with them first.
All right. You can come out now.
Haha, Rainy! And Marco!
Stocke!
You two.
You're safe. I'm so glad.
Not as glad as I am to see you two safe and sound.
Seriously, though, we were so worried about you. A lot of stuff had happened by the time we got back to Alistel. They told us you disappeared.
Well, we can talk about it later. For now, we must hurry and get out of here.
Are you, R?
Indeed. My name is Raoul. It's nice to meet you. I was previously Stocke's superior, but as you can see, I'm currently being hunted.
Wow, a Gootrel. I've never seen one before. I didn't realize they were so big.
This could be a problem. A small one. A woman. Is something wrong, Gafka? To be honest, all you humans look the same to me. Hey! Right. No rest for the weary, I see. Let's hurry and get out of here before they find us.
Alright. Or actually, Rainy there. Marco here. Or do I want Gafka instead of Rainy? Let's start with that for now. Get him some EXP at least.
They found us. Out of our way. I won't hold back just because we used to be on the same side. I won't lose.
Let's do this. Swings up a full combo. Speeds him forward. Or actually, no, let's use you. Oh, paralyzed, I can't use skills. Never mind. Kafka it is. Elemental beads. Skills. Right assault. Left assault. Attack. Attack.
Take that!
Sorry guys, dogs are barking, so I've been trying to keep the mic muted a little bit. They seem to have calmed down a little bit now. See how long that lasts. Oh god, they're turning to sand.
What in the world?
There's no time to talk, Lieutenant General. Let's hurry and get away.
Right.
I found that! I found that!
They said it at the same time. Oh, we can't jump right there. Okay, fine.
Considering how far we've come, I think we'll be okay. For now.
We ended up causing a scene after all.
I wasn't scared at all.
What a spirited young lady. My legs feel so weak. Goodness, I'm clearly not the young man I once was.
Lieutenant General Raoul, I think it's time you told us. What happened in Alistel?
You're right. You should know. But is it all right if I take off this robe first? It's so hot under here that I can't stand it. Now, where to start? Actually, the best place might be with the assassin that showed up at my door after you three left.
An assassin? Must have been sent by Hugo.
Indeed. Rainey and Marco saved me in the nick of time.
But if we'd gotten there just a bit sooner, we could have saved that lady too.
Who do you mean?
The Lieutenant General's secretary. She tried to protect him when the assassin burst in, and...
I feel terrible about what happened to her. Of course, I assumed General Hugo would put pressure on me, but not an immediate assassination. It was my lack of foresight that killed her. After these two rescued me, I fled the army and headed underground. Since then, I've been unable to act. I've just waited for an opportunity to present itself.
And then I showed up. It's fortunate I returned to Alistel when I did. That reminds me. I have a document I got from Hugo's office. Can you read it?
Seems to be ciphered. I could crack it with more time, but it'll be hard to use as evidence. This wax seal here, though, that belongs to Count Selvon of Granorg. It becomes clearer. Now I see why Hugo deliberately tried to prolong the war. He, Selvon, and whoever else had an under-the-table arrangement to benefit from further conflict.
They're responsible for all the deaths in this war. It's because of them that Kiel died.
Granorg will fall soon. It must be because of the secret talks that things are ending so smoothly. Anyway, I never thought that you'd have taken refuge in Celestia. No wonder I wasn't able to turn up anything on your whereabouts.
I don't recall mentioning that we'd been in Celestia.
Ah, but it's plain to see, given your present travel company. Is Rosh in Celestia too?
Yeah, Rosh and Sonia are safe there.
It won't be long before Alistel completely annexes Granorg as the victorious nation. After that, Hugo plans to carry out the Prophet Noah's will, by making a glorious march on Cygnus and the Beastkind lands to subjugate them. To put it plainly, as the nearest neighbor, Celestia will be invaded first.
Just as Vanos said. The world is worse off than he knew. Now Celestia may be invaded.
You must bring news of this to them at once.
Ott, will it be all right to bring the Lieutenant General and the others into the village as well?
If you think we should, then I won't say no.
I'm relieved to hear that. Well then, lead the way.
And away we go. Oh, come on. I swung my sword.
Looks like a worthy challenge.
That poison, though. See how that works? Okay, we'll just have you heal yourself. All that poison.
This is looking bad.
Okay, we should be able to end it this turn, though.
This is looking bad.
Go.
That's...
Now we're good. I think we're clear all the way back to the village. They're already here.
That's the Alistel army.
Not on my watch.
Too slow!
Fire!
Just gotta do this so we can get a full. So we grapple.
Leave it to me!
Here goes.
Too slow! Take that! Oh!
Fire!
Let's see, where is it? Area heal. Wonder if we can move these.
We can do it, guys.
I want to help too!
Eat this! Oh!
This is looking bad. This'll do the trick.
Hey, I got this!
These things are a lot stronger than those soldiers were.
This is looking bad.
Just keep him healing.
This is looking bad.
And the occasional rainy attack will be nice too.
This is looking bad. This is looking bad.
Just keep everybody topped off.
I thank you.
This is looking bad.
And one of you just go ahead and attack too. Nice. Rainy, you were actually really good from the support role.
This is looking bad.
In fire.
This'll do the trick.
I thank you.
All that little bit of extra damage pays off. All that in fire might end it. Yeah.
Looks as though we won.
Nice, he learned resurrection.
Are you all right?
human. Guess I should thank you.
Are you one of Celestia's vigilante corps?
That's right. Who wants to know?
I'm former Lieutenant General Raoul of Alistel.
An Alistelian officer!
Calm down, Elm. That's a bad habit you have, losing your temper so quickly.
No, I understand her hatred completely.
The Alistel army burned Celestia to the ground. Don't expect me to ever forget that.
You have every reason to hate us. I apologize on behalf of my country. But now there's a new danger fast approaching that I must warn you of. May I please speak with Patriarch Baranka?
Elm, he is telling the truth. We have been to Alistel. You must believe us.
Guess there's no getting around it. Follow me.
There's the flash of white, as if there's a choice to be made. I guess it was just a scene change.
Unfortunately, Hugo has declared on behalf of Noah that this is a holy war of salvation. But in reality, he's trying to achieve his dream of conquering the whole continent. It's safe to assume that he's beyond the stage where he can be negotiated with. Sad to say that there are times when the end of one war is only the beginning of another. It's shameful, but such is the history of mankind.
Indeed.
True enough. Hugo must know by now that the Vigilante Corps skirmished with Alistel's troops.
Why do you have to say it like that? They attacked us!
I know that, and you know that. But to him, it doesn't matter who instigated the battle as long as it took place. All who oppose Hugo will be crushed forcefully. Alistel now has the excuse they wanted to begin an invasion. It's no longer about waiting for the incident that will start hostilities. We're past that point now. Patriarch Baranka, you must make a decision. Yes. The only other choices are to continue closing off the village, or to admit defeat.
How can we do that? The humans are saying flat out that they'll exterminate us. Even if we throw down our weapons, all that'll be waiting for us is...
No.
that damned Hugo!
I may be pressing you too hard on this. I doubt you'll be able to make a sound decision under these conditions. Well then, why don't we take a break for now? Understood. All right, let's all breathe easy for a while. Stay here if you like, or take a walk around outside. We'll resume the talks when the time is right.
I'm all alone.
Rosh.
Try not to get too worked up, Sonia. There's little we can do for him at the moment.
I know that. Rosh is going to have to get through this on his own.
So you think the gauntlet can be fixed if we manage to get some new parts, right?
Yes, the core of Rosh's gauntlet seems to have disintegrated. If we get a new part, it should work as good as new. But Stocke, is that really what's best for Rosh?
Okay, let's go and hit the inn.
Hey.
Just because I want to get all our MP back. Okay. Okay, that's what she's using now. So that's all good. Let's get him this. Okay. Do another quick save after this purchases. Okay, that's not what we're supposed to do then. Do we go back in?
Even if Celestia decides to stand and fight, we still don't have nearly enough equipment or military might to win.
Maybe if it's just Celestia, it'd be an impossible battle. But if Cygnus helps, it's not so bleak. If we can get organized and enlist their help, we might stand a pretty good chance. Hugo's attention is currently directed towards them and Granorg. We'll strike from the back, and Cygnus can surround him. Yet... we could form the greatest of armies, but it would take a strong commander to lead it.
Hasn't that been your job this whole time?
I built the foundation for the army, but I never planned on leading it to war. We need a battle-hardened commander to organize the troops in battle and keep morale up.
He's talking about Rosh.
I'm not a good fit for that job, but if I'm asked to do it, I won't ignore duty's call.
Lieutenant General Raoul is safe, or so I hear.
Yeah.
If he stays in Celestia, Hugo won't be able to touch him. He should be able to live quietly here, too.
Yep.
That's...
Okay, so what are we supposed to do then?
Say! Yes? Say!
See if anybody gives us something.
Yes.
Okay, I already checked the inn.
I thank you for helping us earlier. Without your aid, there may have been more serious injuries or casualties.
What are you going to do now?
Patriarch Barranca will choose a course of action, and I will obey. If he tells me to fight, I will fight.
Will you be able to defeat that evil Hugo man? His voice. It was so cold. If he comes back to this village, he's going to kill everyone. Even my grandpa and Elm. So please stop. Please defeat that evil man.
I wish it was that simple. I can't stop him alone.
Then everyone should help. We just need to get a lot of friends together, and we can crush that meanie Hugo.
Yeah.
Before we headed to Alistel, I had my assumptions about its leader. I knew Hugo had his own motives, but I never imagined they would stretch outside the human lands. But after hearing him speak, I changed my way of thinking.
And?
I now see him as someone blinded by his own ambitions. He cannot see anything else. To him, human lives are like pebbles. He kicks them around and doesn't even notice. He'll put the entire world in jeopardy without realizing it. He must be stopped.
Okay, so I had to talk to everybody.
Say.
Yes, I'm here to listen. Cygnus will definitely make a move of some sort. Actually, they've already begun. Their army has gathered near the desert town of Scala, west of the Judgment Cliffs. They are only waiting for King Garland's command. Some alliances can only be forged when one is underground. Because I had been hunted by Alistel, I began contacting a certain individual, one who is also being pursued by their country and is seeking refuge in Cygnus. I cannot say. I promised them I'd divulge their identity to no one. But I guarantee you that this person can be trusted.
Is it the princess?
They made me a solemn promise. If Celestia decides to rise up, they'll work to bridge the gap with Cygnus. I'm sorry that Celestia has been dragged into this.
Not at all. Indeed.
I understand what you're saying, Patriarch Baranka. Fighting an organized army with well-honed tactics is different from dispatching a monster. Stocke, why don't you do it?
Absolutely not. It's one thing to assist a commander, but I could never actually do it myself.
We're not really CO material ourselves either.
In that case, how about Rosh? Is he well enough to lead?
That man hasn't had the will to fight since he lost his Thaumatek arm.
You mean his gauntlet? It's broken? I had heard he was severely injured, but I didn't think it was as bad as that.
Indeed. The fire of his will to fight is fading. Though after hearing of all he suffered, I can understand. To lose so much of what was precious to him, all at once. Fate can be cruel indeed.
Truly can. But there's no question that he'd be the one most suited to this.
Wait a sec. You're not still thinking of making the captain your commander, are you? That's ridiculous! Even if his wounds are healing fast, he almost died not too long ago. I was shocked when I saw him after I got here. He was like a different person. I'm against this. If you're gonna go through with it, I'm out!
Rainy, calm down.
All right, I'll do it. It's been years since I last stood on the battlefield. Maybe I can be of some use again. I couldn't stop General Hugo at Alistel, and I still feel responsible for that. I won't allow the Sataros to be placed in harm's way. I'll stand with them on the battlefield.
Wait. I'll talk to Rosh.
Stocke!
You too, Stocke? Aren't you his best friend?
Have you forgotten Keel and the others in the brigade? I can't let this battle end like that. And I'm sure Rosh would feel the same. Even so, I need to find out if that suspicion is true.
Stocke, don't push him too hard.
Back again.
The situation's changed. Alistel is going to invade in the very near future. We intend to meet them head on.
What? Don't even think about it. It's not like running down wild animals. These will be well-trained, well-organized soldiers. The people here will be massacred.
Lieutenant General Raoul suggested that he lead the fight. I vetoed him, though. You and I know that the Lieutenant General's strength is in tactics. He shouldn't be on the field. What we need right now is a commander with actual battle experience.
Are you saying I should do it?
Sonia says she doesn't want you to fight anymore. She lost her brother in battle. I'm sure she's afraid of the same happening to you. If you're going to say that the hope everyone's pinned on you is too much, then there's nothing I can do about that. But is that really what you think? Are you really going to give it all up?
I didn't give anything up. It gave up on me. I've lost all the subordinates I was meant to protect. My gauntlet's lost too. It's over. All over.
That's what I thought. This is where we have to go
I
find...
recommend pressing him too hard right now, Stocke.
If you're patient with him, he may eventually have a change of heart. But should you bring him to the battlefield when he's not at full strength?
If you want him to excel as a battlefield commander, you need to restore his fighting prowess. You don't want him to end up dead either, do you?
What you must do is reconstruct the gauntlet that was destroyed by dark forces.
I see. You're right. That gauntlet is extremely significant to him.
A certain part is needed to repair the gauntlet. I think the key to this is that lady, the one who always shows such concern for the lion.
Sonia? True. She might be able to help.
The part he needs is very rare. You will need to cross over many times to acquire one.
This may end up being the most difficult problem yet.
I'm sure you'll be able to handle it with aplomb. Good luck to you.
Well, let's save. Cross over many times. What's that mean? Let's take a look at the White Chronicle. Alright, well, we've got to travel here. Let's go. We'll see what we can do.
We were meant to rendezvous.
It's actually quite a ways back. Oh, that was quick. Let's do left assault. Attack, attack. How hot. Okay, let's do another left assault. Attack. Attack. Doggos, please.
I feel alive again.
Let's have you do the greater heal. Just have you attack.
You okay?
Okay, change out. Left assault. Attack, attack, attack.
Hey, I got this.
I'm gonna try something. So can I grapple him to the front?
Here goes.
Yep, that worked. I was able to get damage on the shield at the same time.
Leave it to me.
Oh, yeah, we had her too. Forgot about her sitting in the wings.
Yeah, we won.
Nice. Just trying to hit him.
This'll do the trick.
Leave it to me. Hey, I got this.
This'll do the trick.
I feel alive again.
Of course, I am mute and they immediately start barking again. It's terrible. Okay.
You did it, Stocke!
Now I think they stop barking. We'll see. Dang it. There's no way to get through. Okay, where's the push assault? Left assault. Fire.
Hey, I got this.
Damn it, they're in a strength area. Could you wait for us to get them out? Okay, let's line up this big one. And now we just tear through.
That about does it.
Nice.
I'll kill them all!
Alright, now I gotta work our way back to this camp. Okay, we've already done this scene.